Narcissistic female love cycle. It doesn't start with abuse. It actually starts with attention that feels like oxygen. You feel seen, you feel chosen, almost rescued. But by the time you realize that something is off, you're already emotionally invested. So the problem here is that many people start to ask, well, how did I fall for this? The answer lies in a series of psychological traps, intentional or unconscious, often used by the individuals with narcissistic pathology, including female narcissists. These traps are not random. They follow a very predictable interpersonal patterns rooted in attachment, insecurity, validation, seeking and control dynamics. So here are some of the patterns and processes. The phase one is the lure, which is the idealization and mirroring. She studies you, your wounds, your values, your unmet needs. This is called mirroring, a tactic where she reflects back your ideal partner. There's rapid intimacy, or we call love bombing, excessive praise, constant contact, emotional intensity. Clinically, this creates a dopamine-driven attachment bond, often mistaken for genuine compatibility. Trap. You're not falling for her. You're falling for a curated version of yourself reflected back at you. Phase two is the intermittent reinforcement. Once attachment is formed, the consistency shifts. Affection becomes unpredictable, warm one day, distant the next. This activates intermittent reinforcement, the same mechanism seen in addiction cycles. So you start chasing the high of who she was in the beginning, which creates a trauma bond, a powerful emotional dependency which is rooted in inconsistency and reward withdrawal. Trap. You begin to work for love that was once given freely. Then the phase three is the control, devaluation, and gaslighting. Subtle criticism begins, comparisons, withdrawal, and then comes gaslighting, distorting your perception of reality. You question yourself. Am I too sensitive? Did I cause this? This is a form of cognitive destabilization, eroding your self-trust. Your identity slowly reorganizes around keeping the relationship stable. And trap, another trap. You lose clarity but gain hyper-focus on fixing the relationship. That's where the energy starts to go. And then the phase four is the discard, which is the emotional detachment and replacement. When the emotional supply weakens or a new source appears, this detaches. The discard can be abrupt or gradual, often marked by coldness, indifference, or even cruelty. Clinically, this represents a object constancy deficits, difficulty maintaining emotional connection once idealization fades. Sometimes she returns. This is called hovering, to reinitiate the cycle if needed. Trap. You're left trying to understand a sudden ending that had a long psychological build-up. So here's what I recommend that you do. Awareness is your exit point. If the connection feels too fast, too intense, and then too confusing, pause, stop, and ask yourself, is this consistency or chemistry fueled by unpredictability? Am I being valued or conditioned? Healthy relationships are not built on emotional highs and lows. They are built on stability, mutuality, and psychological safety. You do not need to decode someone's behavior to earn love. You need to recognize when love is not being offered in a healthy way. You have to choose yourself. And I'm going to expand a little bit. When a narcissistic female personality wants something from you, when she lures you in, it could be that she wants to have a baby and she finds you to be the best candidate for that. So she will lure you into her trap. She will play and mirror everything that she can to seduce you into the trap. And once you're trapped and once the baby is born, she's going to discard you because that was the only reason she got involved in the relationship to begin with. Now, I'm not saying every narcissistic female does that, but that's also a trap that is set. So if you are involved with someone who is so hyper-focused on, I want to have a baby, I want to have a baby, you need to stop and pause, because that could be the only goal to get into the relationship so they can have a child that they had wanted, but there was no interest in you. You just happened to be selected for the baby father. So I hope you find this video to be helpful. And if it was, please subscribe to my channel, support my channel, and if you found that it was very educational, hit the like and leave a comment for me. Thank you.